Go to the grand balcony.
Now Edelman's been snatched away?
So do they... I guess we can walk in here without getting murdered because they don't know who we are. Because we disrupted the focus network.
Poor Edelman.
This is
They must have been
insane.
so scared when they came
Hop
for
on the
him.
balustrade. It's a short drop from there.
Come on. Some of the dialogue was interrupted. That's crap. That's crap, so I'm going to restart from save. Unless that was my save, which is going to make me kind of sad if so. I was barely moving, and one piece of dialogue skipped over another.
The balustrade.
Come on. $12.46. That's just... Oh, this is the same save. Stupid. If I can get a save from when I spawned in at this settlement, that's the one I'm going to want. Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully this is one, because I want to hear the dialogue, and all I did to make it interrupt itself was take like one tiny step forward. I don't know what a balustrade is, and I don't know why we need to be pointed to it.
Next, he's gone.
Okay.
It's like some horrible dream. Thinking of Edelman and Meridian.
What are you waiting around for, Outlander? Bounties are announced inside.
His absence is almost surprising.
If you cause trouble, you'll find yourself in the Sun Ring, Outlander.
Have a better one.
This is insane.
At least Edelman is still alive.
They're going to see me.
Avad wasn't so
You
charitable. when his
underestimate
father
the
was
ease of
concerned.
hiding in plain sight. The balustrade. It's a short drop from
Okay, it
there.
wasn't that important of dialogue, but I still wanted to hear it.
How do we expect to win a war?
The other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
I say you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
Okay, so this is probably the end of the game. In which case, I want a lot more crafting supplies. So we're going to come back to this. There's still entire sections of the map never went to. Yeah. There's a merchant by this campfire. I mean, that right there was the game telling us that don't go in unless you're ready to go in, and I'm not ready to go in. I need a ton more blaze. For starters. I don't so much care about the errands and side missions, because I happen to know that you can play after the ending of the story, so if I want to go back for those, I still can. Okay. Merchants. Yeah, I'm critically low on blaze. Got plenty of metal vessels. So that's good. And if this really is such a point of no return, I'm gonna sell a lot of things. Well, maybe not. But some things. Alright, I'm gonna leave myself 100 shards to make arrows with, but other than that, fill up on blaze. Alright. Now, that's actually all I really felt like I needed, was a ton of blaze for sling bombs and fire arrows.
Snatched away? How much must we endure?
We can't even keep our Sun King safe.
Thinking that he's better already. You're not staying long, I assume.
Huh? Was that the way out?
The next, he's gone. It's like
I'll come back
some
later.
horrible...
That woman said to meet her at a green tent down in the camp. Might be
Wait,
worth a
what?
visit.
Green tent down in the camp? I've already... That's a quest I did, like, forever ago. Oh, come on. Really? Where the hell am I? Okay. I guess that wasn't so bad. Let's go in. Not right now. Hey, Violet.
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
Kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobeck here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated you. So by now,
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one whisking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
I hope there's not an actual timer.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures, attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
That's a text data point. I don't really care about that. Read me a story, game. Don't make me read. Let me load up on stuff that I'm probably going to need at some point.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
Alright, I'll look at them. Another incident. Dr. Popovich. The fifth time, please restock the line to selection of herbal teas. If I have to listen to one more egghead throw a tantrum because we're out of the organic cucumber mint or blackberry sage varietals, I'm going to lose it. Please respond, and this time, no tempest in a teapot or steep demand jokes. That's awful. Soundproofing. Most of the candidates stay quiet during the presentation, but the ones who scream or sob can be plainly heard by candidates waiting their turn in the lounge. Hello.
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your
Why would
visit.
they scream? Exactly. Exactly the question.
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Oh, goddamn.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret superweapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a superweapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us.
What?
Here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable.
What?
No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day, the day that life on Earth ceases to exist, is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
Not what I was expecting.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
Apparently it did.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
I can't even words right now.
Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
Calling the horse. Oh, we actually can climb up here. I did not think this ladder would function. come on, that should have been an insta-kill.
We're too close to let tribal primitives stop us now. The data points, what do they contain?
That's just a heavy weapon. I don't care about that. Sleep raid? Raid your bed? What is going on here? Hi, guys.
Want to discuss? Oof. So, Mama, she was right. Pardon? My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bible serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, there was always end times this and lake of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My taste run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malky was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Always suspected she had a little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place. You know, blood coffee? Conflict cappuccinos?
Mr. Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed. Just go.
I generally don't like talking over cutscenes, so I just wanted to let that play. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody from Lobo's channel. I think this is the very end of the game, so spoiler alert for Lobro, to be sure. Even if it's not, it's way further than you've got.
I will always be at your side.
You know, I've always been the one that, like, if you want to watch, you should watch. But if you... Scottish Pig, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the fleet. But if you don't want to watch, if you don't want to watch, then you probably shouldn't be watching right now. You're not looking, you're falling asleep. Sounds good. I should probably do that before too much longer.
You previously worked for Faro Automated Systems.
On the chariot line self-replication routines. I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since
Would you like to take a moment?
No, I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work. And I'm sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but Ted could really sell a concept, and in the labs, in the light of creation, that first test run, when you saw they understood their own structures, could rebuild themselves from memory and light, there were no limits. God, there were no limits.
Okay, that was a relatively short one. What else is in this room? Trying to go and defeat Bloodstar Beast. That's what I was watching him do 5 hours ago when I started streaming. I plugged the controller in. It should not be giving me those messages anymore. Is it not charging? Yeah, it's charging.
With Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said. Not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it, after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging, slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global-scale biomass reduction. The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robots finish us. Enduring victory can't buy time against that. So, you'd better show me what Zero Dawn really is.
I guess there was something back here? No, we listened to that. I think there's everything, found everything to find in that room. Anything in here? Yeah, there's something over here.
Look, let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since 57? That went nowhere real slow. And you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage, we're talking a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
JHN Falco, I have different opinions on that, whether you're talking on their own merits as a game versus which one is best as a speedrun, because I've speedrun all 5. I've only got decent times for 2 of them, but I have speedrun all 5. My favorite on its merits as a game is Infamous 2. My favorite speedrun is Infamous First Light. Counselor guidelines? Yeah. Not reading all that. Oh, there's another thing.
I'm sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we couldn't negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International, U.S. Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
You have had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the challenge was great. Cyber warfare. I thought Zero Dawn would be a Manhattan project to generate the deactivation codes. With the resources I had, I estimated code breaking to be a hopeless endeavor. I was almost looking forward to being proved wrong.
Unfortunately, your estimation was correct.
As your General Hera said. So then, you did not bring me here to commiserate. What is left?
Okay. I mean, I'm sure I've missed tons of things along the way, but I always try to look around and see if there's anything. I don't think we've played that.
It is accurate, yes.
So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people. They feed off them?
Not just people. All organic matter.
Every living thing dissolved into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life produced some bloody biofuel.
In a word, yes.
Who did this? Pharaoh? That asshole. Is he here?
No, Doctor. Please.
Tell him Tom Pike wants a word. Now, get off! Get off!
Doctor, please.
You get Ted Pharaoh in here!
Okay. Might even be missing something just from that one room, but I'm ready to move on.
CD02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed
I will
stocks,
always be at
to
your side.
rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
Holy hell.
The whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life. For us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? Why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
Wow. Oh, no. No, don't do that. I mean, wow. It's Lance Reddick. Ootsie Medusi, it's Lance Reddick. You may know him from TV series Lost, TV series Fringe. He was in Quantum Break. He's just a very commanding presence.
Intruder! Get her!
I thought I saw markers for these dudes.
Power's down.
Is there time?
I've done it. My focus.
Holy baloney, that did a lot of damage. Store power to the door. Let's craft some more of these. What do I... Oh. It's bombs for the sling. I was like, what's in my right hand? I didn't recognize it.
Here we go. Another one of these. Need to find the right configuration.
Does this show us... Yeah, no kidding, Grim Story. Okay. West, northwest, southeast. West, north, west. South, east.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
The door over here? Yeah. Miniguns that shoot flaming arrows. Yeah, that's a cool weapon. You can, if you kill the guy using it, you can pick it up and use it yourself. But you can't keep it with you. You have to drop it to, like, move forward. Or move it all, quite frankly. So this opened the door, but there's nothing in here. Unless there was something else to do over here? Or was she talking about a different door? Oh. Maybe I didn't have to do that one. North, west, southeast, north.
There's a part.
Damn it.
Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out. Hey, I'm
Okay,
done
shut
with...
up. Maybe there's storage nearby? Give me some of that. There's like 3 dudes with fire strikers.
I'd have to ditch something.
was it in the room over here? I don't see anything in here. Oh, ladder.
Found one. Looks intact.
So, back here, put it in there.
That should do the trick.
What do we say? Northwest, southeast, south. So north, west, south, east, south. Is that wrong? Northwest, southeast, north. Wait, no, that would have... Huh? Northwest, southeast, north. Northwest, southeast. But then it would have been correct before I did anything to this one. Maybe backwards? North... West, south, or north, northwest, south, and then east here. Nope, that ain't it. Error detected, settings transposed. Son of a biscuit. But some of them are kind of shifting in place, but some of them weren't. Yeah, or maybe that just means... Oh, son of a bitch. What is the order? Did this give us a clue and I just didn't listen to it?
I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse.
Okay, everything's in reverse.
I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me.
So, this one should be north, but it's south. The next one should be west, so it's east. The next one should be south, so it's north. Next one should be east, so it's west. It already is. And the last one should be north, so it's south. If this isn't right, I don't know what is. Okay, this is still not right. North changed to south, west changed to east, south changed to north, east changed to west, north changed to south. Maybe this order, but backwards? That would actually only require moving number 2 and number 4. Okay.
Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. 2nd floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
What? Do they already see me? Dude, can you die, please? Can you die, please? Son of a bitch. there's more coming? Fuck!
Something there. You're finished.
Yeah, I don't need that.
We'll reach you.
Oh, I knew I didn't get enough blast. Fuck me. I should have gotten, like, sold everything I had and spent it on blast.
Fall before the shadow. The sun can't see you. Die, apostate!
You're not using that word correctly, dude. Apostate means someone who professed a faith and then gave it up.
You're in.
I think you're looking for heretic.
That's the last of them. Or not.
Wait, what? What? What just happened?
Try to run.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Controller came unplugged. Okay.
My turn.
No. Stop picking up the gun when I want to loot the dead body.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus.
It's unnormal.
As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots. And not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical at places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Yes, that's on my
Perhaps
mind.
it loves some forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
True. Mostly they were docile until 10, 15 years ago.
For years, Hephaestus has been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. I've seen it myself, in the cauldrons. Stalkers, Ravagers, the Thunderjaw. How could it do that? And why?
Why indeed?
Oh, is this what we just heard?
I'm Margot
Yes, it
Shan,
is.
and this is
Shut up.
Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function of God.
I've seen these shapes before. In cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
Okay. Health potion, I like that.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
More eclipse.
Careful now.
Yeah, I can't make any more sling bombs. They're too useful.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina El-Badri. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
I have a hard time believing a woman wearing a headscarf would wear a shirt that tight. $22 out of 52. How many have I missed before getting to this point? It must be a lot.
She must be here somewhere. She can't hide forever.
all of this lost, the ancients' greatest gift to us.
Greatest? How about the fact we exist at all?
To abide in ignorance is a curse, Aloy. You of all people should know that.
We've got company. Here. Don't let it end like this.
I didn't know jumping made so much noise. What? Why can I not hit you? You are the only one left, right? Yeah, nobody else is coming to kill me. Maybe I should just get up close and personal with him. Come on, dude.
On once more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders.
Okay, I cannot